Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Shantia here. Welcome back to this new series. So I'm created a new series. I'm really excited to do this. It's called Healing Relationships. This is something I've been wanting to do. This is something I feel so passionate towards, because if there's one thing I am obsessed with, especially with my Married at First Sight reviews, it's learning how to bring harmony to people's lives, but also harmony to relationships. And this won't just be about romantic relationships. It'll be about all kinds of relationships, because every person we experience life with is a mirror for us, and an amplifier as well. They teach us about ourselves. You know, our relationship with our kids, our coworkers, our friends, people we meet randomly, and our divine counterpart. All of these are relationships. There's a lot of different relationship dynamics for us to talk about. So if you haven't already, go ahead and check out my Heal, Feel, Reveal series. Check out my Monday motivational videos. Hit that like, subscribe to support the channel. And we'll go ahead and get into this topic. Today's topic is the toxic dynamic of the chase. So this was like the first topic I knew I absolutely had to talk about, because how often do you find yourself feeling like your partner isn't chasing you and you're desiring for their energy to come towards you? Women feel like their partner isn't chasing them and they feel frustrated, so they go about trying to create the chase in certain ways. Now, if you ever feel like your partner isn't chasing you, it's probably because you're following I became British. You're following the right instinct, and you're understanding that your relationship feels imbalanced and you're trying to create harmony. You're trying to create balance. The way that women often will try to create this chase is they will nag, complain, emasculate their partner, bring him down. There's just so many ways that they go about it that I feel like it's just a hot mess. I'm like, no, that's not how you want your partner to chase you. Or they'll give him the silent treatment. All of those things create distance. So that's why I always say the toxic dynamic of the chase. Making him or wanting him to chase you, I think there's nothing wrong with that. You as the feminine energy, I always say this, the feminine in the relationship owns the emotional energy, owns the energy in the partnership. The masculine follows the feminine energy. So as the feminine counterpart in the relationship, you have to take the initiative to understand how to create more harmony in your partnership. And the way that you go about doing this isn't through toxic ways or unhealthy ways of creating the chase, but through interdependence, through finding things that you really love to do and putting your focus and your energy on that. When you take your focus and your energy off of him and off of wanting him to be a certain way, this list of desirable traits that you want him to meet and guidelines you want him to meet, and you just focus on enjoying your life, he's going to sense that. He's going to be like, why is she having fun without me? Maybe I should go join her. So live in a way that you have your own things going on. You know, often I'll see women, they'll be like, oh, I would love to have time to do that hobby or do that. I'm like, well, you should be doing that, because doing that thing is actually going to harmonize your partnership. It's going to harmonize your relationship with your kids. It's going to balance things out. You need to find time to do your own thing and be interdependent. If you give all of your time and energy to that thing, then what often happens is we start to sense that there's an imbalance. We're giving all of our energy, and now we're throwing on expectations on our partner or the people around us to become a certain thing. Take your attention away from that. So I definitely felt this, I think, when I went off to school and I became more distant with my friendships. I felt like, I wanted that closeness because I was going to school on the other side of the country, and I felt like we were distant, and I just felt so frustrated, and I felt like they weren't contacting me enough, and I started creating all these complaints in my head. Then I realized, you know what? I'm just going to live my life. I'm going to focus all that energy, time on me. I'm going to invest it in me. And guess what? Life happens. And then that's when the passion starts to build. So we build that passion for ourselves, and then our partner gets to be on the receiving end of that, and they get to enjoy that. But create that energetic space in your partnership. Stop putting it so much pressure on your partner to fulfill those needs. And especially if you're wanting to create an energetic space and you're wanting to create that chase, don't nag, complain, and emasculate your partner and bring them down, because that's going to create the disconnection. Find ways to become more interdependent and find hobbies, things you want to do, join a club, an organization, a skill that you want to learn. Just fulfill your life with things that you enjoy doing. And eventually that spark is going to be brought back again. So I often hear that people try to spice things up in the relationship, but truly I think we're looking for the spark, right? The spark. And the way that you create the spark is you got to bring it to yourself first by doing things that you really love. So really reflect on and think about, what do I like to do? What do I enjoy? What can I do by myself? Go travel by yourself. Go do things by yourself. Especially when you leave and you come back and your partner's like, oh my gosh, I missed you, because energetically your attention was focused elsewhere. So even if you're far apart from your partner, if you're thinking about them all the time and you're putting all this energy onto them all the time, again, they're not going to be as drawn to chase you because you're just available. Why are they not chasing you? You are too available. You're too available. Make yourself scarce. Just kidding. Make yourself less available, energetically available, by putting that focus and attention and infusing it into a healthy, interdependent experiences for yourself. Masculines love feminine energy, but in order for them to chase feminine energy, which to me is rich, it's decadent, it's warm, it's nourishing, it's loving, it's soothing, in order for them to want to attach to that, you have to create that space in your partnership. The feminine counterpart owns the emotional energy in the relationship. She leads the relationship emotionally, energetically, in order for your masculine to follow, which he will immediately, well, maybe not immediately, but he will follow, because men are they're more instinctual. Like, they're really quick to their instincts. Get out of your head and create that energetic space, infuse that energy elsewhere, and eventually he'll be like, wait, where are you at? Like, what's going on? Can you come here? So that's something I really wanted to talk about today. If you guys haven't before, I would recommend you guys to check out the skit between Key and Peele, where one of them is playing Megan. She's a feminine counterpart in the relationship, and she's like walking away from her man, right? And then she'll stop every once in a while as she's like kind of complaining, and then she'll look over her shoulders to see if he's following her, and then she'll keep going to make her chase her. But it just reminds me of how there's like how women, they desire to create more harmony and they want their partner to chase them, but really it's just because you're too available. So you have to make yourself less energetically available to your partner. If you're available all the time, they don't have to do as much work, right? And men have no problem with doing the work to earn you. It's actually one of the most exciting parts of courting and just being in a relationship and dating in general and being with your partner is that they get to chase. And you get to initiate that experience by shifting your focus. I hope you guys enjoyed that tip today. I will be back for another one next week. I have so many ideas already. You should see my list. I have so many ideas that I'm like, how am I going to get this? I feel like I should be making 2 videos a week at the rate of ideas that pop out of my head. Almost. I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode of this new series. Make sure you like, subscribe to support the channel. Check out my Heal, Feel, Reveal series videos, my Monday motivational videos, as well as any other videos I create, and my website. I hope you guys have a wonderful day or evening. Bye.